Under the blistering African sun, the vast savanna stretched out, a tapestry of golden grasslands and scattered acacia trees. Among the myriad animals that roamed these plains, the Cape buffalo were known for their strength, resilience, and fierce loyalty to their herd. At the heart of this community was Kifo, a mighty bull whose leadership and bravery were renowned. Kifo had a brother, Mauti, who had always lived in Kifo's shadow. Though equally strong, Mauti's ambition and desire for recognition often led to tension between the siblings. Mauti believed that he deserved a chance to lead and resented the herd's unwavering loyalty to Kifo. One fateful evening, as the herd gathered around a waterhole, Mauti approached Kifo under the pretense of discussing herd matters. Away from the rest, Mauti confronted his brother. "Why should you always be the one to lead, Kifo?" Mauti's voice trembled with suppressed rage. Kifo, calm and confident, replied, "Leadership is about more than strength, Mauti. It's about trust and responsibility." Blinded by jealousy, Mauti saw only an opportunity. With a swift and powerful thrust of his horns, he attacked Kifo. The brutal act left Kifo mortally wounded. The herd, shocked and confused, watched as Mauti declared himself the new leader, claiming that Kifo had been killed by a lion. But guilt began to gnaw at Mauti, even as he relished his newfound power. The eyes of the herd, once filled with admiration for Kifo, now bore silent accusations, and Mauti could feel the weight of his treachery pressing down on him. As days turned into weeks, Mauti's reign was marked by fear and unrest. The herd sensed the unease in their new leader, and their confidence in him wavered. The once harmonious group was now fragmented, with whispers of Kifo's spirit lingering among them. One night, Mauti was jolted awake by a chilling breeze. The moon cast eerie shadows, and the stillness of the night was broken by a low, mournful bellow. Mauti's heart raced as he recognized the sound. It was Kifo's call. Driven by a mix of fear and curiosity, Mauti ventured into the darkness. As he reached the spot where he had betrayed his brother, he saw a ghostly figure emerge from the shadows. Kifo's spectral form stood before him, eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. "Mauti," the ghost of Kifo spoke, "you cannot escape the consequences of your actions. Your guilt will consume you unless you seek redemption." Mauti trembled, unable to tear his gaze away. "What must I do?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. "Restore what you have broken," Kifo's ghost replied. "Only then can you find peace." With that, the apparition vanished, leaving Mauti alone with his tormented thoughts. The message was clear. To atone for his betrayal, he needed to earn back the trust of the herd and prove himself worthy of their loyalty. Determined to make amends, Mauti began to change his ways. He took greater care in leading the herd, ensuring their safety and well-being. He faced dangers head-on, just as Kifo had, and slowly, the herd began to see a transformation in their leader. Mauti's first test came when a pack of lions targeted the herd. Instead of fleeing, Mauti rallied the buffalo, using their collective strength to fend off the predators. The herd's respect for him grew as they saw his bravery and dedication. But the true test of Mauti's redemption came with the arrival of a severe drought. The waterholes dried up and the grasslands withered. The herd was desperate, and Mauti knew that finding water was crucial for their survival. Guided by a distant memory of a hidden oasis Kifo had once mentioned, Mauti led the herd on a perilous journey across the savannah. The trek was grueling, and many questioned Mauti's leadership, but he pressed on, driven by the need to prove himself. After days of relentless travel, the herd's strength waning, they finally reached the oasis. The sight of the lush greenery and abundant water was a miracle. As the herd drank and rested, Mauti felt a weight lift from his shoulders. He had fulfilled Kifo's final challenge, but he knew his journey was not yet complete. As the herd thrived at the oasis, Mauti's nightmares began to fade. He felt a sense of peace he hadn't known since Kifo's death. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, Mauti ventured to a secluded spot by the water to reflect. It was there that he saw Kifo's ghost again, but this time there was no anger or accusation in his eyes, only a calm acceptance. "You have done well, Mauti," Kifo's spirit said. "But there is one more truth you must face." Mauti's heart sank. "What truth?" he asked, fearing the worst. Kifo's ghost revealed the truth that had been hidden. Their father, the previous leader of the herd, had been killed not by lions, but by a rogue buffalo. This buffalo had been consumed by the same jealousy that had driven Mauti to betray Kifo. It was a cycle of betrayal and guilt that had haunted their lineage. Realizing the depth of his actions and the legacy of pain, Mauti vowed to break the cycle. He understood now that true leadership meant confronting not only external dangers, but also the darkness within. Months had passed since Mauti's revelation about the cycle of betrayal within his lineage. He had dedicated himself to rebuilding the herd's trust, guiding them with wisdom and courage. The once fractured group was beginning to heal, their unity slowly returning. One quiet afternoon, while the herd grazed near the oasis, a disturbance at the edge of their territory caught Mauti's attention. A young calf, weak and injured, stumbled into view. The calf's thin frame and frightened eyes spoke of hardship and loss. Mauti approached cautiously, recognizing the calf as Tumaini from a neighboring herd decimated by poachers. Mauti's heart softened. Despite the struggles within his own herd, he couldn't turn away from this calf in need. He gently nudged Tumaini towards the water, ensuring the young one drank his fill and found a safe place to rest. The herd watched in silence, their leader's compassion rekindling a sense of shared purpose among them. As Tumaini regained strength, Mauti took on the role of mentor and protector. The calf's presence brought a new energy to the herd, uniting them in their collective effort to nurture and safeguard this symbol of hope. Tumaini's resilience and spirit resonated with the buffalo, reminding them of their own capacity for survival and renewal. One day, while exploring the boundaries of the oasis with Tumaini, Mauti discovered an old, overgrown path leading to a cave. Inside, they found ancient paintings depicting the history of their herd, including scenes of betrayal and strife that had plagued their lineage. Among these paintings was a prophecy. A calf marked by tragedy would usher in a new era of peace and unity, breaking the cycle of betrayal. Mauti stared at the images, the weight of their meaning sinking in. Tumaini was not just a chance arrival, he was the herald of a new beginning. This realization filled Mauti with a renewed sense of purpose. He knew that his task was not just to lead, but to prepare Tumaini for the future. Under Mauti's guidance, Tumaini grew strong and wise. The young calf learned the values of leadership, trust, and courage, absorbing the lessons from Mauti's own journey of redemption. The herd, inspired by the bond between Mauti and Tumaini, found a deeper sense of unity and purpose. As the seasons passed, the herd flourished. They had faced and overcome their internal and external challenges, emerging stronger and more cohesive. Mauti's redemption was not just about his own guilt and actions, but about ensuring a brighter future for the herd through Tumaini. The unexpected twist lay in the realization that true redemption and hope often come from the most unlikely sources. Tumaini, the young calf who had arrived in their darkest hour, was the key to their renewal. With this new era of peace and unity, Mauti's legacy would endure, breaking the cycle of betrayal and ensuring a future where the herd thrived in harmony and strength.